Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcast.
The Stock
Radio,
Movers Report.
news.
Your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Well, let's see what some stocks on the move today. We're joined by Bloomberg's Christine Aquino. Christine, what are you looking at today?
We got to take a look at UnitedHealth, Paul. Ticker UNH. That is having a bad day. Those shares are down 19% now. But that is only set for the biggest drop in terms of the day's move. Since mid-April, it's only set for its lowest closing price since August. So that just tells you, even though it's a bad day for UnitedHealth, it's actually had much worse. But that is because we did get a forecast from the company seeing a decline in 2026 revenue. That is their first annual contraction in more than 3 decades. And so quite a big deal, a historic moment for the company in not a very good way, unfortunately. And then also they've been hit by more policy risks, right? Because the U.S. is now proposing to keep payments to private Medicare plans flat next year. So it's a bit of a double whammy for UnitedHealth.
Well, just days like today, news like UnitedHealthcare just reminds me how much I absolutely don't know anything about healthcare finance, economics. Like who pays who? I have no idea.
But at this point, this is just a proposal. It's not even a done deal. And it's the fact that something can happen like this and blow everyone's expectations out the door, you know. Let's move on to some defense names.
Yeah, let's take a look at Northrop Grumman this morning. We did get results from them as well. Ticker NOC. So just down a little bit today, down 0.3%. I mean, the results were quite mixed. I mean, we did see adjusted EPS at 27.40 to 27.90 in terms of their forecast for the full year. And the estimate is a 28.96. So, you know, the midpoint of that range, still meeting those expectations. They did have their fourth quarter income rising 17% to $1.27 billion, which is above estimates. And then a lot of attention being paid as well to their order backlog, which is a good indication of future business. That reached $95.7 billion, which of course has been spurred by awards for the F-35 fighter jet and also Virginia-class submarines.
Northrop Grumman, the Grumman part, originally based on Long Island, where they made my favorite aircraft, the F-14 Tomcat. So there you go.
There you go. Yeah.
What else? I got one more.
Taking a look at RTX as well, staying with the defense theme here. So those shares doing better. They're up 2% at the moment. So that's ticker RTX. And yeah, very interesting call. I mean, the top line of the results was a fourth quarter adjusted EPS at 155. That is above estimates. And sales rose across the company's primary aerospace and defense units as well. Quite a bit of interesting comments coming from the earnings call. They did say, the company is saying that they will continue to pay dividends to investors even after they drew criticism from President Donald Trump, who said that the company specifically citing their sluggish weapons output and lavish shareholder returns. But looks like the CEO of RTX, Chris Kallio, backing that dividend plan, and we're seeing investors rewarding them for it today.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.